Hi y'all. It is 26 weeks and 3 days. So I am in pain constantly. I am having a lot of rib pain issues. Like it feels like this child has broken my ribs. I know that I have a shorter torso, and so all I know is that my ribs have basically done this. And so your normal ribs start right here. Mine are all the way right there. So I'm in a lot of pain. I just finished shooting a film and I couldn't do some of the basic stuff like putting my arms behind my back because it was just shooting pains. So that's been fun. You know, I've been pretty lucky this pregnancy, but I have gotten a lot of the hip pain and the rib cage pain, which I understand is not very common. So basically, I sit in my new recliner, which is going to go in the baby's room, but right now it is Natalie's chair. And I sit in the recliner all the time with a heating pad. And if I run errands, I really only have about an hour to do so before I am in significant pain. I cannot lean forward because my belly gets in the way. I had trouble cutting my toenails. I feel humongous, and I know I have a lot more to go. I think I've gained about 20 pounds. Let's see, as far as food, when I was traveling, I was really good. I meal prepped like 8 meals a day. I really have to eat about every 2 hours. I have no idea how many calories I'm consuming. I do not count that. I am just trying to get complex carbs and lots of veggies and tons of fiber. And obviously, I drink like gallons of water. I have started having my Shakeology as like a pudding when it's like I do chocolate with dark chocolate almond milk, so that it kind of helps battle the chocolate cravings. I have been eating more starches, and I'm interested to see if that's just because she's growing so fast or whatever. We go back to the doctor on April 10th, and that's when we'll have our next ultrasound, and that's when we'll be able to check on her heart and how she's growing. As far as I'm concerned, she is a rock star. She kicks sometimes pretty much for like hours and hours and hours. And I really only feel her on my right side. And I read that they are more coordinated at 26 weeks. And so you can actually play a poking game where like she kicks me. And so I take like 2 fingers and I don't push very hard, but I push back. And if you wait like a second or two, she'll kick me again. I just started doing it last night, and it's the best thing. I think I finally realized like there is a person inside of me. I mean, you think you understand it, but then like when there's interaction, it seems to change a little bit. And so she did it last night when Tim got home from work to him, which is really cool. And I think it kind of hit him too. Let's see, we went on our hospital tour, and I wasn't sure really what questions to ask. I did a little bit of research beforehand. I knew I wanted the baby with me. I wanted to make sure that it was a hospital that wasn't just like, ooh, let's just C-section, or let's just do this, and it's really crowded and you're not private and you don't have your own bathroom. And no, this one was lovely, so I was really pleased with that. I have my glucose test next time, and I talked to my doctor about whether or not there was something else that I could do. I wanted to know if I could eat pancakes with syrup or something that was a food source versus just putting, I mean, this stuff has like coloring in it. I don't eat that kind of stuff. And my doctor basically said you can either drink this drink or you can eat like 12 of these jelly beans, which I have no idea what's in those either. And I'm sure there's tons of coloring or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'll just deal with it. It's not, you got to pick your battles. So I have to chug that next time. So that'll be fun. I got the orange flavor, and they said cold, and I'm going to put a straw in it so I can just guzzle it. If you have tips, let me know. I am having to walk more. I get out of breath very quickly. I don't know if some of that has to do with the rib pain or not, but I'm trying to incorporate 1 or 2 walks a week with my workouts, which are becoming more upper body weight training, a core day / yoga, and then a lower body like squats and lunges. And I'm not really using a lot of weight right now because just my body weight is a lot. And I think that's because I've put on weight, and what that does to your joints and your bones, and having just to carry that much weight is challenging in anybody. I have been pregnant now for over 6 months. It blows my mind. I am almost in my 3rd trimester. She's gonna be here in 3 months. We don't have the nursery ready. I don't know what you guys are talking about when you're like, oh, I had the second trimester boost of energy. You're crazy. I have not had a boost of energy at all. Like, I have projects I want to do for her room. I'm lucky if I can just get my like normal stuff done. Like, I can barely even fold the laundry. I mean, all in all, I feel really excited, and I have a lot of stuff like weddings and another wedding and rehearsal dinners and my birthday and our anniversary, and we have a lot coming up before she gets here. So it's going to be kind of a busy next couple of months, and I'm actually on my way to go find some clothing because I have expanded so much I can't even pretend to wear my looser clothes anymore. So thanks for watching, and I'll do an update after our next ultrasound because that is a prayer needed moment. I'm sure she's fine. She wouldn't be so awesomely active if she wasn't fine. And I believe she's good. God's taking care of my baby girl while my dog is licking the floor.